everyone. Thank you so much for coming back for round two of this great experiment I call The Life of Danny Friedman. What I thought we'd do today is talk a little bit about how a song comes from an idea to the finished product, and then I'll play a song for you. Well, one thing is art imitates life and vice versa, and this is a true story. I used to hang out at a place called the Keyboard Lounge in Proctor, Minnesota, and they had karaoke 7 nights a week, and I'm ashamed to say how often I was there. But one thing I love about karaoke is there's no way to tell when that person walks up to the microphone if it is going to be good or it's going to be awful. And there was a gentleman there who, well, let's just say he looked like he had been dragged behind the truck of life. And he stumbled up to the microphone, and I thought, oh, this is going to be so awful. And out of this wreck of a man comes this incredibly beautiful voice, and he sings George Strait's song, Neon Moon. And if you don't know it, it's about a guy who lost that love and now spends his life under a neon moon, basically the neon sign of a bar, drinking his life away. The whole place was silent. I mean, even the bartender was like, I mean, people were crying, you know, and then he finishes and everyone's screaming like, yeah, and they shake his hand and he goes outside. I figure for a smoke, no one ever saw him again. And I asked people, I was like, did he ever come back? They're like, no, but he was awesome, wasn't it? And so I got this idea, and I was like, wow, you know, like maybe something about this karaoke thing is the same reason people go to church. I mean, it's the same idea of like, you know what, we're all in this together. We're kind of walking each other home. You know, we're here celebrating something. And maybe this guy is this karaoke preacher that just goes to towns, show up, sings this song, and then disappears. And I was like, that's a great idea. So nothing comes from nothing. That was the concept of the song. Now, one of Margie and I's favorite artists was, of course, Neil Diamond. That's one of my staples when I do karaoke. So I thought I'd take a Neil Diamond-esque style of song. And I loved how Neil would always have the levels that start here, and that start here, and then pretty soon when it was Brother Love's Traveling Salvation Show. Right? And I really liked that idea. So I decided to do a la the style of Neil. And then back to our old familiar outline, which I know aren't interesting, but they sure help when putting together a narrative. So here's my topic sentence. KP, or the Karaoke Preacher, will rock your world. So who is he? What does he do? And where is he now? For all these reasons, KP is one bad mamma jamma. Now I'll let you put in the subpoints below, but I'd like to perform the song for you now called The Karaoke Preacher. Again, any questions, comments, concerns, or criticisms can be directed to Ed Trevison. Is he a man, or is he a myth? Some say he's full of vinegar, yes, and some say he's full of piss. But he comes out every night when the sun goes down. He can see at the watering holes in town. Karaoke night, yeah, he'll be there to sing us his thing, guaranteed you ain't prepared. When the karaoke preacher, he doesn't need to look at the screen. You heard the song 100 times and now you feel just what it means. Oh, maybe it's his voice. I simply got no choice. Fall down on my knees and I rejoice. Karaoke preacher, you make my brow moist. Oh yes, you make it moist, yeah. In the light of the dawn, he's just an ordinary man, but he shines like the light of a god when he takes that karaoke stand. He walks right in, signs up, sits down. People say he's a stranger, no one's seen him round. He blends into the crowd, just another drunk. Ladies bat their eyes looking for their next hunk. And the karaoke preacher, he starts singing out to you. You came here to get drunk, now you're getting love and salvation too. Oh, but it ain't the kind that you usually find. He's up on that stage and you can't rewind. Karaoke preacher, you've been on my mind. Yeah, you've been on my mind, yes. Then he disappears. Well, just as soon as he came, oh, your friend was in the washroom. Missed the whole thing, oh, what a shame. Wipes away all trace of sin with his sermon, then he's gone. He heals so much pain with that one song. 3 minutes, 19 seconds long. Well, he sings it out, then he sings it strong. And hey, karaoke preacher, well, you're doing this to me. Well, your voice and your words, they seem to set me free. I tell you, I ain't a religious man, but now I'm making my stand. All for separation of church and state, but karaoke is a country, and you're president of this land. You're president of the land, yes. Oh, now, karaoke preacher, please. I'm down on my knees. Oh, come on, preacher, now jump right in. If there's a karaoke contest, you know you're gonna win. Drops a bomb with the song and he's gone, long gone. He drops a karaoke bomb with the song, gone now. A bomb with the song, he's gone, long gone. Drops a karaoke bomb with the song and he's gone. Karaoke preacher! Thank you.